So you're going to attach this to your starting peg. And most all looms have a designated starting peg. So here's my older loom that I was using for the first project, and this would be your starting peg, because you would hook it to this one, do your wrap all the way around, and then you could use this to secure. With this loom, they have a little arrow that you can see that lets you know that that's your starting peg. And so that's the one that you're going to attach your slip loop or knot to, just like that. And then we're going to start wrapping. Sometimes if you have a hard time with the wrapping, or you have maybe arthritic fingers like I do, I have this little pin that you drop this yarn through first, and then you do the slip knot, so then you can wrap around each one of the pegs. Now, if you don't have one of these, I actually originally used an old plastic straw that I just cut in half and fed it through, and it did the same thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and feed this through and show you what that looks like. All right, so here it is with the pen on, and you wanna have the point of the pen facing towards the loop when you connect it, because once it's connected like this, you're gonna be wrapping like so. I'll show you. I have it attached with the big part of the loop on the outside and the tie pointing inside, because we're gonna do an E wrap, which just we do basically like a cursive E around each one of these pegs like so. And see how the pen helps you guide. And see how quick you can move with the pen. My suggestion is with this first round, as you're working it, try to push it down and keep it down towards the bottom, because when we come back around, you're going to have to do another one on the top here, and then we're going to fold over. So if you don't do it now and you do it way too tight, this is where I think a lot of people get broken pegs on this, because they'll do these so tight, and when they have to wrap and pull, they pull and they snap their peg. So we're coming towards the last peg. Okay, so what we're gonna do with this one, let's push all of it down. All right, so for this last one, once you've got it wrapped around the first time, you're gonna come back around it, and then you're gonna start wrapping your pegs with backwards ease. So you're gonna come behind this one, the second, wrap around, then behind and wrap around, behind and wrap around, and follow, because what you're looking for is to keep that wide end out, so that when we pull this over, we aren't crisscrossing or like unraveling what we did. So like I said, just follow around, backwards ease now, and we're just gonna do that all the way around. And you don't have to worry about pushing this one down. When we do the part where we lift and pull the prior layer over, then we'll push down. And you just, for me, what I found doing the other one, that makes it a lot easier, and it lets you see too if you've missed a peg or missed one a lot easier than if you keep them close together. So I have this hook tool. So what I'm going to do is come up under the first layer, and we're going to pull it up and push down. And once you do a couple of these, you won't lose your knit anymore or have to worry about this falling out. So you just lay it off to the side like so, and then you're just going to go all the way around and do this. And then once we finish, we're gonna start a whole other scheme, or not scheme, but a whole other line. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'll show you one more, and then I'll start finishing. So flip it over, and I like to use the hook and then push it down like so, because we're gonna have to come back around here with our next wrap again. So it's nice to leave room, because as I said, if you do this or you wait, what I found happens is that it can get too tight, and then you're pulling on the pegs to try to push it down or work the yarn over one another, and that's how they can break. Okay, so we're back at our first peg. I've got them all down and looped, as you can see from the inside. It's a little bit thick. So what we're gonna do is our tail. We're gonna pull out and our side with the pin. We're going to go around. We're gonna pull it inward. And then you're just gonna go behind the second peg. Okay, I'll move it. So back, behind, and you're gonna start all over again, doing the E. And you're gonna go all the way around, back to here, and then you're gonna do the whole thing again. So this is just like a completing repetition over and over and over of the same thing. And so I'm gonna finish this whole entire scheme, and then I'm gonna show you guys how to connect your next scheme. So see you in the next one.